Once upon a time, there was an incident in Hamelin, a town in the north of Germany, where there was an infestation of rats. Food, clothes, furniture, work tools, and even small children and sick people were being nibbled by the rats. The villagers desperately chased the rats and tried all sorts of methods to catch them. But they were unable to do so, and everyone was at a loss. Then, one day, a man wearing a strange spotted outfit came to the town and requested a meeting with the mayor, saying, "I can immediately help you get rid of the rats that are bothering you. How about it? I'll do it for a bag of gold coins. Why not leave it to me?" The mayor thought that a bag of gold coins was a huge amount of money. So wasn't it a bit too expensive? But there was nothing else he could do. So he asked the man to get rid of the rats if anyone could do something about it. "Okay, then I'll give you one bag of gold coins. But you have to have every single one of them. If even one is left, I won't pay you a penny." The man went outside, went to the square, took out his flute from his pocket, and started playing a funny tune. The sound of the flute spread throughout the town, and seemed to cheer up the tired hearts of the people, so they came outside, feeling happy for the first time in a long time. But what a surprise! The streets, main roads, and even side streets were overflowing with rats, running toward the square. The people were stunned, but they all went to see what was going on. Then they saw a thin man in strange spotted clothing walking toward the river, happily playing his flute and leading a large group of rats that had gathered there. When they reached the river, the man stood by the side of the road and continued playing his flute as usual. Then the rats came one after another and jumped into the river, and in an instant, many rats were washed away into the sea. The people cheered and rejoiced. They were finally able to escape the harm caused by the mice that had been bothering them every day for so long. They were so relieved that they could sleep soundly that night, without any worries for the first time in a long time. The next morning, the man in the spotted clothing came to the mayor's house and asked for the promised money. However, the mayor thought it was a waste to just hand over a bag of gold coins to the man for just mice. So he made all sorts of excuses and complaints, such as that there might still be a few left, and was reluctant to pay. The townspeople also showed him a cold attitude, as if to tell him to leave town as soon as he was done with his business. So the man in the spotted clothing decided to go outside the town. That night, the sound of a flute was heard from somewhere in the town. The people immediately recognized the man and were startled, but they didn't pay it much attention, thinking that the man who had not received his money was trying to get more money by playing the flute. But after a while, screams could be heard from various houses. "Boy, where are you going? My daughter, what are you doing? Wait, wait, wait." When the mayor and the people came outside, many children gathered in the square, all dancing and singing happily, and started walking in a line toward the outskirts of town. The people were shocked to see at the front of the group, it was the man in the spotted clothing playing the flute. "Mayor, the children are being kidnapped. Pay that man. My child is there too. Help him." Everyone was desperate, but it was too late to even make a fuss, as so many children had already gone. The townspeople immediately began a search, and they searched for days and days. But no one knew where the children had gone. Now, no one knows where the children are, and the man's story seems like a distant memory, like a dream. But people in town say that they can sometimes hear the happy voices of children laughing and singing coming from the mountain.